My name is Roma, and I've been asked by Aarti to describe my journey to you all with Guruji. My first meeting with Guruji happened in 1998, early 98. He had just moved from Jalandhar to Empire Estate, and I lived very close to where he resided. I I had gone because I'd heard somebody talking to him who had met him for the first time and the only time in somebody's house, because that time he was not having Sangat. And that gentleman had described that he met some person who was dressed in ornate clothes and most unlike a guru, and so on. I was very curious, and when I got to know that this Guruji is right near my house, I was really intrigued because I'd never heard that there is someone like this in my vicinity. So that evening, I went for a walk. I go for a walk every day in that area, and I just entered Villa E because that was the address I was given. And when I went up, I just walked in, and there was Shagun uncle standing, whom of course I didn't know. And he asked me, "Who are you?" So I said, "Is there a Guruji over here?" He said, "Aapko kisne bola hai?" And before he could answer, I just walked straight in. I could hear voices on top. So I climbed the stairs. I go up, and there is this sofa three-seater where Guruji is sitting in trousers and a t-shirt. And when he was sitting over there, there were about few people sitting on the carpet next to him. So he looked up, and I just folded my hands and I said, "Namaste, Guruji," because obviously I presumed that the gentleman on the sofa must be the Guruji. And he looked straight into me and he said, "Who are you? And how have you come?" So I knew no Punjabi that time. And I said, "Guruji, मैं यहीं पे रहती हूँ." He said, "Kide number rich?" I told him my address. And he said, "Kisne bheja hai?" I didn't want to tell him because I hadn't heard anything positive. Because I said, "Guruji, you had met someone." And I just went round and round. And he suddenly said, "Why don't you say that so and so spoke about me?" And I was shocked that how could Guruji know? And I was really dumbfounded. And there started my journey. I took to Guruji like a fish takes to water. He told me to sit down. I got chai prasad, and I just kept staring at him. I was in awe of him. And I took to him like a fish takes to water. And Guruji said, "What are you ki dekh rahi hain?" So again I looked down and I said, "Kuch nahi, Guruji," but I just couldn't even blink. And after few minutes, he said, "Ab jao." So I just said, "Guruji, मैं कल भी आ सकती हूँ?" He said, "किस लिए?" So I had no answer. I just said, "ऐसे ही Guruji, आपको मत्था टेकने के लिए." So I don't even remember what he said, but since that was where I walked every day, I would try and just pop in, even if it was 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and just matha teko and go. And he said, "Where are your children?" So they were traveling. They were on a holiday with their father. And I said, "Guruji, wo yahan nahi hai." He said, "Unko leke aana." I said, "Theek hai." They were very small. They were in junior school, I think. They were in school. And I just said, "All right." And April 98, Guruji started having small satsangs in Villa E, Empire Estate. And that day, his birthday was celebrated in Ranch, which was a farm opposite Empire Estate on the MG Road. There was a lot of Sangat which truck from Delhi, Punjab, and Rajasthan. I think there were about 25,000 people who came and had langar. He sat from morning to night, and loaded trucks came. I was absolutely mesmerized. From what I saw, he was like a supercomputer who had all the data stored. He could scan your past, present. He never said much about the future. He would never tell you. And he would share facts which only you knew about yourself. I had heard from Sangat, who used to come from Punjab, that Guruji can be in more than one place at the same time. And I would find it very hard to believe. And I had an experience once of that when early morning in Jan 99, I was driving in the month of January. It was a foggy morning, and after dropping my kids to the bus stop, I was driving back when I met Guruji at the Empire State Gate. And I'm sure I met him. I opened the car door and I said, Namaste Guruji. I matha tekoed, and he sat down and he said, Mere ko andar tak chhod de. So I said, okay. I dropped him inside Empire Estate. And then he stopped me from getting out of the car again, and he just folded his hands and he said, U-turn leke ab ghar chali ja. I was thrilled that Guruji sat in my car, because I had seen people coming to him and getting car keys blessed if they bought a new car. And this happened to be a brand new car. So I was thrilled that Guruji actually sat in my car. And the next day was a Sunday, and I had a massive car accident. I was driving, and where Guruji sat, the impact of the car who uh, came into my car was very intense, and that whole the suspension broke, and it was a big hit. And more than that, I was shaken that I said, Guruji has sat in the car, and I had an accident, so I could not relate to this. I had bought a new mobile phone. I think mobile phones had just come into the market, and I bought a mobile phone, and I had forgotten to carry it with me. So by the time the car was towed and I came home, it was 5 p.m. in the evening, and that evening I went to Guruji, because those days Guruji sat 7 days a week in the evening, and I went and I tried hard to catch his eye to talk to him, but I never got a chance. He ignored me totally, and so I never got a chance. But langar was announced, and those days when we used to have langar, Guruji used to go to his room and have langar. So suddenly somebody came to me and said, Guruji आपको बुला रहे हैं. So I went in and I said, हाँ जी गुरुजी, आपको पता है मेरे साथ आज क्या हुआ? He said, क्या हुआ? As if he had no clue. And I said, गुरुजी आज मेरी कार का बहुत भारी एक्सीडेंट हुआ, और सारी गाड़ी मेरी टूट गई है, और जहाँ आप बैठे थे वहीं पे एक्सीडेंट हुआ, बच गई. Now I hadn't even imagined that I could have been hit in that car and I could have had bones broken, because I was so upset about my car that I didn't know how to react. So he described my entire accident. He said, brown pant पहन के कहाँ जा रही थी? Or he described that a lady had banged and she was smoking while driving. And again, I was absolutely shocked. He said, you would have had 9 or 10 bones broken. You would have been on the bed. And I just kept hearing him, because I hadn't imagined that even I could have had a scratch. And that this was somebody who was omnipresent. And of course, nobody believed that he had gone, met me at 6 o'clock. They laughed at me and said that, oh, Guruji was in part, we were there with him, and you must be imagining. And I said, no, this is what he was wearing, and he was there. And I must add that he said that phone का क्या फायदा हुआ जब phone तू लेके ही नहीं गई. Nobody knew I had forgotten to carry my phone. And then he gave me a small laminated picture and he said, "Put this in your car." Guruji was instrumental in bringing up both my kids. He advised me how my son has no choice but to go to Melbourne after his schooling. I was very hesitant. But to cut the long story short, he is there now and he's been there for 15 years. He did his undergrad, postgrad, and his further studies there and is working and settled there. Once, when he had come on a vacation, Guruji, I was with my daughter at Guruji's. It was the month of December. It was 30th December, I remember. And it was about midnight, where about five, six people were sitting. Where somebody asked me that, why don't you ever tell an experience, Roma? Have you ever had an experience? And I said, I looked at Guruji. Guruji was very quiet and he just said, ये क्या experience बताएगी? इसका experience तो अभी भी चल रहा है. I had no idea what he meant. It 30th December had turned into 31st December. And my son was here and he was out with his friends. So I was a bit restless. I was not allowed to carry my phone to Guruji. And every time I looked out of the door or the window, I could see that it was enveloped with fog outside. And suddenly Guruji asked me कि मुंडा कहाँ है? So I said, गुरुजी वो अपने दोस्तों के साथ बाहर गया है. Guruji said कि केड़े दोस्त? Now, because the kids lived here and played here, Guruji knew everything about us. So I named the two, three boys, and Guruji said, "Kedi gaddi?" I told him. "Kaun gaddi chala raha si?" I said, "Driver leke gaya Guruji." Guruji never said anything. Now, these were very normal questions as far as Guruji is concerned, because he would ask me about the kids very, very often. And I looked at him and I said, "Guruji, chutti?" Guruji said, "क्यों? हाले की जल्दी है, बैठो and celebrate करके जाओ." So he asked someone to make Kada Prasad. By the time the Kada Prasad came, it was 12:30. We kept sitting, but Guruji there was absolute silence. Guruji just kept looking at me, staring at me, and I did not know that what was the matter, and nobody was speaking. So after some time, Guruji, again I looked at Guruji and I said, "Guruji, chutti," because I was just dying to go and bring up my son, that, "Are you home? Because there's so much fog, it is so cold outside. Have you reached home safe and sound?" And Guruji said to me that, "Nahi, cha prasad pee ke jana." Okay. So the chai prasad came. When the chai prasad came, uh, we had it, and by the time it was over, it was quarter to two in the morning. So now it was 31st December, quarter to two. So then Guruji folded his hands and said, "Jao hun, celebrate karo new life." I was clueless. I go out, I pick up my shoes, and I start walking out with my daughter, because I used to walk and go home. Uh, and I start dialing my son. So I said, "Where are you?" And he said, "I'm very sorry, Mama. I've had a massive car accident. The car is totally gone." And I was shocked and I said, "Where are you?" He said, "I'm in front of the Panchil Club. And मुझे गुरुजी की बहुत खुशबू आई है." And I was so calm and I said, "क्या हुआ? आप ठीक हो?" He says, "हाँ, I think so. This minute I have jumped out of the car window." And can you imagine if I was sitting at home and somebody had called me and said that you have this news and your son has had a massive car accident? I would have been absolutely shocked. So I asked him, "Where are your friends?" He said, "They're in the car behind." And I said, "Where's the driver?" So he said, "Oh, once you left for Guruji, I didn't take him. I relieved him and I said, I'll drive and go." So I just went home and I sat. I didn't know what to do. He said, "Don't worry, I have friends, and I'll get the car towed and I'll come home." He was in first year college that time, and When I reached home, I just sat, and the car with him came at about 5 a.m. And when, if you saw the car, you wouldn't believe that the person inside could have been alive. And on the landline calls up Guruji, and my daughter answers the phone, and he said, "आ गया brother, new life मिल गई." And she said, "गुरुजी उसका बहुत बुरा एक्सीडेंट हुआ." And he said, "हाँ मैनू पता है, शाम ਨੂੰ 6 बजे आ जाना." So that time was a big function of New Year's in the Bada Mandir, but we went. We went, and at 6 o'clock, and Guruji was pacing up and down in the hall in Empire State. And Guruji said that he looked at my son and he said, "आ गया है, बच गया है." So we all were shaken and we said, "Thank you, Guruji. ये बिल्कुल इसको चोट नहीं आई." And Guruji said that न्यू लाइफ दे दी, और ड्राइवर को क्यों नहीं लेके गया, और आज से अगर ड्राइवर के बिना गया शाम को तो देखना. It's been a long, long, long time. Now my son is married, but whenever he comes to India, and even if he's going out in the evening, he'll always say, "I want to go with the driver." Because what Guruji said was law. You had to go by, abide, at least we did. And so Guruji said that you come in the evening, he told my son, "Everybody come to the Bada Mandir." So we all went to the Bada Mandir. He said, "You're not going out for any New Year's party. You have to give Hazri in the Bada Mandir today." So we went there. So what I'm trying to say is that Guruji can see what is happening. He protects you, he saves you, and the love he gave or gives is unmatchable. Nobody can give you that love. It could be your parents, your children, your husband, your boyfriend. There is no comparison. Guruji is way, way, way above. Time passed. Once he told us about, he just started quoting from the Granth Sahib. He never used to preach. His langar and his chai prasad were his blessings. We ate in a thali of four. Sometimes we came at about 6:30, 6 o'clock, and then by the time we got chutti, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and people used to say, "What do you do there?" And I would say, "We listen to Gurbani and we are with Guruji." But time flew. Even if we were sitting in silence, or we were just staring at Guruji, or if Guruji spoke to us, which we considered very fortunate, we would speak to him. But time just flew, and we used to run home, and there was no exhaustion, no fatigue. And next morning, I was back at work and back to Guruji in the evening. He was, I have no words to describe him. He laid a lot of emphasis on positivity. People from all walks of life came to him, and everybody was absolutely mesmerized. Guruji used to say that our biggest take when we said was that vehmo mein mat pado. Pandit, astrologer, chanting, Reiki. He gave no importance to all these things. He said, "Puthiyan peh jandiyan ne." And Guruji said, "Paath karo, khud paath karo, panditota nahi karao." And गुप्त दान और गुप्त पाठ बड़ा ज़रूरी है आने वाले टाइम में. And he said, if you're going to one Baba in the morning and one in the evening, don't waste your time with me. So I think time passed, and there could be no other teacher than better than Guruji. He laid a lot of emphasis on faith and surrender. It was not always that simple. Guruji always took a lot of tests, and then he would sometimes say, "Ja tu pass ho gayi, ja aish kar." These were his favorite sayings, and his word was law. He took several tests to test our faith, and he could be a very hard taskmaster. But he said, "Ke mere naal karam kat lo." And when you have a problem, he says, "I take on 90%, but 10% you have to take on yourself." So I think I can say in brief, I have tried to be very brief because I could go on and on and on. I spent the bestest years of my life from 1998 to 2007. And there are so many anecdotes, conversations with Guruji, which are so beautiful and so personal. And I have no words to describe how those years just flew by. And now, even now, Thursday and Sunday, the days which he had assigned to me, I am very regular. I have to go to Guruji on Thursday and Sunday to the Bada Mandir. Come what may. He used to say, "Ghar ghar vich mera diya jalega," and we never understood. And this holds true now, and especially now during this phase of corona and lockdown, when we are all sitting at home. I think every home is having a satsang. Everywhere a jyot is lit in front of him, morning, noon, and night. And there are lakhs and lakhs connected to him all over the world. And I think there will be a time when there'll be more and more and more people connected, and places like Shirdi have been there for a very very long time, but from 2007 to now there have been such phenomenal growth in his devotees that it is absolutely amazing, shocking, and unbelievable. But that's our Guruji for us. Thank you.